Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In this reported speech video, you're going to learn how to report questions. Now, the most important thing for reported speech is what we call backshifting. That is where we take the tense, the verb tense, and we go back into the past. So if your speech is in the present simple, you have to backshift it into the past simple. Now, I've made a cheat sheet to help you with this. It's a downloadable PDF and it's got an example for each tense. I've actually made two. There's one for statements and another one for questions. You can download both of them for free from my website, englishwithm.com, and you'll find the link down below in the description. If you do find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Let's get started. So let's start by taking a look at this backshifting table. So you can see that the present tenses, the simple and continuous, we backshift to the past simple and past continuous. And then we've got all these tenses here, the present perfect tenses, the past simple, past continuous, past perfect, past continuous. All of these in reported speech are done with the past perfect tense. So it's really important to know the structure of the past perfect if you want to master reported speech. Now, I actually have a video all about past perfect, so if you take a look at my channel, you'll see that video and you can give it a watch if you've got any doubts. So be going to, this backshifts to was or were going to. And the future tenses, future simple, continuous and perfect, that are formed with will changes to would. So you can get more information about this on the backshifting cheat sheet, which you can download for free from my website, englishwithm.com. There are actually two backshifting cheat sheets now. There's one that I did for the reported statements video, and there's another one for reported questions. So backshifting doesn't change whether it's a statement or a question. It's just the examples that I've given that are different. So, direct speech. What's your name? Now, in writing, we use speech marks to show that something is direct speech. And in the reported speech, she asked me what my name was. So first of all, let's take a look at asked. So this is the verb that we usually use to report a question. Now, I'm from the south of England, so I say asked. But people from the north would say asked, so you will hear it pronounced both ways. The next important thing is the pronoun. She asked me, so we always need an object pronoun with ask. Who did she ask? She asked me. Okay, so what other differences do we see here? Your becomes my. So we change the pronoun. Is gets backshifted to was, so we change the tense. And there's a question mark in the direct speech. We don't use a question mark in the reported speech. That's because when we report, it's not a question anymore, so there's no need for a question mark. Now, there's also in the question form this difference. In the direct speech, we say, is your name? We have the auxiliary verb and then the subject. But in the reported speech, my name was. So we reverse the position of the auxiliary verb and the subject. In a way, this makes it simpler because a reported question isn't reported using question structure. It's reported using the structure of a normal phrase. So let's just summarize that. We change the pronouns, we backshift, and we reverse subject and AV. Now, just to be clear, when I say AV, I mean auxiliary verbs. So that's be, do, or have. Let's check out some more examples. What are you doing tomorrow? Reported speech. She asked me what I was doing the next day. So we're going to change the pronouns. You becomes I. We're going to backshift. Are doing, was doing, and we need to reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb. Are you becomes I was. Now, you can see here we've also got another change. We've got tomorrow changes to the next day. So we need to change the adverbs as well. Let's talk a little bit about that. Adverbs tell us when and where something happened. In reported speech, the location and the time are different from when the words were spoken, so we need to change the adverbs. In this table, you can see some of the typical changes that happen. Now becomes then, today becomes that day, yesterday is the day before, tomorrow, the following day or the next day, this week becomes that week, last week the week before, next week the following week or next week, the next week, and here becomes there. Let's see some other changes that happen. We usually change come to go. And that's actually because we would say come here and go there. So this is related to the adverbs. And this becomes that, and these become those. And again, this is related to the adverbs. We use this and these to talk about things that are here, and that and those to talk about things that are there. So we can add to our little summary, change adverbs. So let's see another example. What have you done today? He asked me what I had done that day. So we change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift, have done, present perfect, backshifts to past perfect. And then we need to reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb. Have you becomes I had. And we're going to change the adverbs. So today becomes that day. Okay. Why didn't you do your homework? Reported speech. She asked me why I hadn't done my homework. Change the pronouns. Here we've got two. We've got you and your. And these become I and my. We're going to backshift. Didn't do in the past simple becomes hadn't done in the past perfect. We're going to reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb. Didn't you becomes I hadn't. And there are no adverbs here, so we don't need to worry about that. Where did you go to university? Reported speech. He asked me where I had gone to university. So we change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift. Did go, past simple, becomes had gone, past perfect. And we reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb. So did you becomes I had. And again, there are no adverbs here, so we don't need to worry about that. Where do you live? Reported speech. She asked me where I lived. So we change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift. Do live. So we've got the present simple tense here. And we backshift to the past simple, lived. Now, reverse subject and auxiliary verb. There's no auxiliary verb in the reported speech version. That's because in the past simple, in a positive phrase, we don't use an auxiliary verb. So only in positive do questions, this rule does not apply. It's actually easier. What we have to do, we simply erase do. So this is a positive do question. Remove the auxiliary verb. Where do you live becomes where I lived. And no adverbs, so we don't need to think about that. Let's look at one more positive do question. What do you want? Reported speech. He asked me what I wanted. We change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift. Do want, present simple, becomes past simple, wanted. And we simply remove the auxiliary verb do. Now we're going to move on to the final type of question here, yes or no questions. So a yes or no question is a closed question where the only possible answers are yes or no. Do you like pizza? Yes or no. When we report a yes or no question, we follow the same rules as we use for open questions, but we use if or whether. And if and whether are exactly the same. You can use either one. It doesn't make any difference. Let's see an example. Have you ever been to Saudi Arabia? Reported. She asked me if I had ever been to Saudi Arabia. So it's a yes or no question. The answer would be yes, I have been to Saudi Arabia, or no, I haven't. So we use if. We change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift. Have been present perfect is backshifted to had been past perfect. And we reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb. So have you becomes I had. And there are no adverbs here, so we don't need to worry about that. Now let's look at one more. This is the last one. Do you have any pets? So we've got a positive do question, and it's also a yes or no question. Reported speech. She asked me whether I had any pets. And this time we're using whether. You could say if. She asked me if I had any pets. It's exactly the same. So we change the pronouns. You becomes I. We backshift. Do have in the present simple becomes had in the past simple. And it's a positive do question, so we simply remove the auxiliary verb do. And there are no adverbs here, so we don't need to think about that. Let's review. We change the pronouns. We backshift. We reverse the subject and the auxiliary verb, except in positive do questions where we remove do. We change the pronouns, and for yes or no questions we use if or whether. And that's it. That's everything you need to know about reported questions. For more grammar tutorials, including more on reported speech, why not head over to my channel and take a look? I've also got vocabulary videos and exam practice. If you do like the content, please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Don't forget to take a look at the description down below and head over to my website and download your backshifting cheat sheet. And you'll also find a code for 20% off in my online shop and a code for 20% off if you want to book an online class. See you in the next video.